Hey everybody, David Hawk here, and you may remember back in December I sent out a few questions asking what you wanted most for your practice, and the two overwhelming answers that I got back were more patients and more profit, and then the third one was branding. So I wanted to make this video for you and show you exactly what I call the patient insight model. It actually gets to the people that you're trying to reach. It's simple, it's friendly, and more importantly, it's a consistent way to get new patients, make more profits, and I didn't put it on the slide, but actually brand yourself while doing all this. So I just wanted to share this with you today, and interestingly enough, I've had this and I've meant to put this video together now for about a week. I just haven't found time to do it, and I just got done watching a interview with Tony Robbins, and he talked about one of the greatest pleasures in life is giving back, and it really made sense. And I mean the video is an hour and a half long, so obviously it's more than just give back, but it made a lot of sense. He was very passionate about it. And I'm passionate about that too, but like I said, in this week that I've meant to get this video done, I've kind of procrastinated some. I have been busy, but I've procrastinated at the same time. I really wasn't sure why. And after watching his video today, I think I understand why, because I'm more grateful today for being able to do this for you than I would have been even just yesterday. So I really think this is going to help you a lot. Like I said, I'm going to show you our exact process of what we're doing to get new patients and make more profits. And at the end, I'm going to show you, as a bonus, I'm going to show you how you can get a proven chiropractic marketing campaign worth $4,997. Today, you can get it for free. So let's get in and talk about the mechanics of this patient insight campaign, I call it. And first of all, you've got prospective patient traffic. So you need to know, who is this patient that you're looking for? What characteristics do they have? What are they looking for? And then we can find them. Next slide, I'm going to show you exactly how to find these people. It's really incredible what you can do. But next step in the system is put a compelling offer in front of them. Too often our offer is just call us, and or I'll give you a basement, bargain price to come in and see me, and those aren't compelling offers, and they really don't do much for you or the patient. And then capture the patient lead information. I'm going to show you how to do that. And then once you capture this lead information, we're going to give them a thank you. And I've got something in there I call a lead boost, and I'll tell you what that is. It just gets them more invigorated and getting in touch with you to apply for this screening. Patient, that's the next step. Patient applies for a screening with you. So essentially, they're contacting you, asking you for an appointment. And then, of course, after that, the patient pays. So that's the system and the mechanics of it. But first of all, I want to talk to you about the source of where do you find this prospective patient traffic. And I mean, one place today is Facebook. There's so many places to advertise, but if you think about it, the radio and TV and magazines, people's attention is so broken up amongst 500 channels on TV and internet radio and regular radio and everything we can put our attention on, and XM and Sirius, and my gosh, how do you get your message in front of the right person and do it consistently? Well, there's really only one place I know of, and that's Facebook. Of course, you've got Google ads and some other things you can do, which are good too, but Facebook is so precise. They know so much about people. You can find your exact target prospect, and I'll tell you a little more about Facebook and what all you can get there. But for now, just think about this, because I have a friend. He does marketing as well. He does mostly TV and radio advertising, and I heard him give a speech some months ago, and he told people, somebody asked him about Facebook advertising. He said, I don't like it. And they asked why, and he said, because you can't reach me through Facebook. He doesn't have a Facebook account. And, that's understandable. He has that in his mind, but you can reach the majority of people with Facebook, and really you can dominate an area for your business just through Facebook alone. So let's get into generating patient leads. This is the simplest lead generating strategy ever. Is you just offer them a free consultation or screening. You can offer reduced prices, although I don't recommend doing that because I think that reduces your value in the eyes of the patient. And if you're doing it on reduced price, everybody can compete on price, but sooner or later you're going to lose. I remember I've sold a filter on Amazon, the Amazon.com. I sold a water filter on there, and I was doing great. Life was good. And then all of a sudden, other people started getting this filter, and everybody was competing on price until it finally got to the point that it wasn't worth selling it because I wasn't making enough money to even pay for the box and the shipping to get the filter to the people. So that's kind of, don't compete on price. You don't have to, and trust me, this works. I'm going to get into a little more of that as well. So what type of consultation or screening, I like either one of those words, should you give away? Actually, consultation has a little bit of negative connotation when it comes to some psychological things, but either way, consultation, screenings, both of them have worked. But the key is you need to be specific, because people have knee pain, or they have shoulder pain, or they have headaches, or they have back pain, etc. For me, and for other people who don't understand subluxation, which I will tell you is the majority of the population, you need to be specific. So you need to talk about shoulder pain, or headaches, or back pain, or knee pain, and be specific. So whatever those things are, whatever you'd rather work on, if you'd rather fix people's headaches than you would shoulder pain, concentrate on that first. But just pick one area and concentrate on that to begin with. I'm not saying you can't do the rest, but just concentrate on one and dominate in your area. You could be the headache specialist in your area, and make a whole lot more money than if you told people you can do all of this stuff. So just become a specialist. Once you have that area wrapped up, basically, then you can move on and do something else and start dominating in another area for another ailment. But here is my exact 3-step patient getting campaign overview. So this is kind of what a Facebook lead ad looks like. You have a headline, so attention headline readers, this is going to be, attention. In Facebook, you've got to be careful. You can't call out ailments. So you can't say people with knee pain. You can't do that. Facebook will disapprove your ad. But what you can say is, hey, Chattanooga, check out this new therapy for knee pain. It's non-invasive, no surgery involved, no medications. Have an eye-catching graphic or a video. Video works great if you've got a good video. And then the offer is, check out this cool offer. So whatever, book an appointment, learn more, whatever that is for you, do that. And then what happens is they come over here to a website, simple landing page. And a landing page, if you don't know what that is just a place where they really only have one thing to do. It's looking for a specific outcome from the patient or prospect at this point in time, and all you really want to do is collect their name, email, and phone number. So again, you have a compelling headline that has to be congruent with the ad so they know they're in the right place. Bulleted list of benefits, maybe a graphic over here. Start moving my slides around. And then name, email, phone number, and a submit button. So all they're doing is saying, yes, they're interested. You get them to raise their hand, and then they come to a thank you page that says, thank you, you're confirmed. Call now and also get a bonus. And where I had talked about that lead boost, this is where you get it. So if you can offer them a bonus, this is where you would do it. And if you call me now to schedule your free consultation, I'll also give you, blank, whatever that is. And that typically increases the people that will call you now. If you don't offer this, some people are going to call you. Some people also are not going to call you either way. So you do have to just follow up with the leads. But in this method that I'm going to show you, those leads get emailed to you when they sign up. So it's easy to follow up with, whether you're following up or you've got a staff member following up. So that's the 3-step patient getting campaign overview. It's not difficult. Like I said, this is simple and it works like crazy. So let's check out the next steps. You need to capture their interest and you need to educate them. And education is where people make money, because a non-educated buyer, the only thing they know to evaluate you against your competitor is price. So by educating them, you become the expert. So if you're educating them about knee pain and the different things that are out there and available now, which, golly, with stem cell and everything that's available, all the different therapies, it's amazing what people can do nowadays with a body and make things that hurt not hurt. And you all are great at that. And it's why I love working with chiropractors. But you offer your help for free. And I know that sounds like you're discounting, but you're not. And I'll tell you how to do that in a minute. But offer your help for free. Explain the benefits of your help to them. Explain why you're offering this for free. I mean, if you don't tell them why you're offering it for free, people are going to think there's a catch somewhere. Eliminate sales fear and eliminate risks. That just means taking the sales fear, because they automatically assume if you're getting them in there for free, you're going to try and sell them, which you are, but it doesn't have to be a hard sale and they don't have to be committed. So let's look at these. First one, offer your help for free. All you've got to do is, would you like me to give you a free screening to see if this therapy can help you? I'll do it for free. You've told them about the therapy. Now they're ready. They're going to go ahead and book this screening with you. Well, like I say, or consultation. But you're not giving anything away other than bringing them in and making sure that they are a good candidate for whatever therapy you're offering. So it's good for you and it's good for them, because now yeah, I can help them, or I think I can help them. They know that. And price isn't a factor when it comes to this, because now you have them sitting there. You've told them how you can help them, and you've told them the procedure. It's just a matter of, hey, do you want me to go ahead and do that? And I mean, not everybody's going to do it, but price isn't a factor like it would be if they weren't educated about whatever their ailment is. And then explain the benefits of your help. Now, benefits sell. And what is their greatest desire? And while, if somebody has knee pain, you would think their greatest desire was to get out of that knee pain. But it might not be. It may be a desire to be able to go run with their grandkids, or it may be a desire to be able to go run a triathlon again. So knowing that, and while you may have the same service, at different age groups and different segments of the population may have a different desire, all because of knee pain. So how does your service help them get that? And again, with Facebook, you can do targeting so well that you can really narrow down on these things and talk to exactly the right market about their greatest desire. So number 3, explain why you're offering this for free. Most people are going to be a little skeptical, so telling them why you're making this offer is important. And that can be as simple as, we're just trying to promote the therapy that we have that's doing this amazing stuff for people with knee pain. Easy enough. And people will understand you're promoting that therapy. Okay, I understand why you're doing it now. 4th thing, eliminate sales fear. So give a no obligation consultation or screening. Patient not under any obligation. You're just going to bring them in, tell them if that therapy can help them, how it can help them, and what would be involved in helping them. And then Step 5 is automate. With technology today, you can automate nearly this entire process. So when people come, let me take you back here. When people come here and they click this ad and then they come over here and they enter their information, this information automatically can be stored in an autoresponder, which can from there do all kinds of really cool things automatically. So it can put them into a sales funnel, it can put them into a education. I like to do an indoctrination series. So when you signed up and however you got on my list, you wound up getting about 3, maybe 4, depending on where you came from, indoctrination emails, which sounds almost kind of sinister, but it's not. It's just getting you to know me. And in doing that, I gave you some really good information on things you could do to make more money, bring in new patients. I gave you some great information. So while it benefited me because it got you to know who I am, it also benefited you because it gave you some good information on what you could do to improve your business. So that's what the indoctrination series is, and all that does is it's a getting to know you period. So that's what that does. And then let's see, where were we? Okay, so automating the process. Like I said, autoresponders are neat. The very first thing that they do is keep you safe with canned spam laws. And, there are some things you've got to do, and the being able to opt out of an email list and all that automatically is all involved. But autoresponders give that in the email, so it keeps you safe there. It also allows you to write a very personal email one time and send it to 1,500 people. The other nice thing about autoresponders is you can set things up like the indoctrination emails where you're sending them good information. You can set that up to automatically go to them and work for them in the best way from the time they signed up. So autoresponders are great. They're very inexpensive. You can get it normally under $20 for an autoresponder. So depending on how many people you'll have on your email list. So not a big expense there, and they're incredible tools. So what this process gives you is a targeted group of highly responsive patients who know what you have to offer and are literally asking you to help them now. And, think about it. They wouldn't be asking you to help them if they weren't interested in becoming your patient. They have interest, and they're gonna sign up for your consultation or screening. They are interested in becoming your patient. It's a very hot prospect. So I told you I'd tell you why Facebook. And why Facebook? And Facebook is the modern day marketing powerhouse that's out there. Like I said, you can't reach people so directly through any other medium. Billboards, TV, radio. There may be 800,000 people listening to a radio station, but how many of them have knee pain? Where you can go out to Facebook and find people that you can't find knee pain. You can find people with back pain, but you can target people based on what they do. So if they are triathletes, you can target them that way. If they have interests in fibromyalgia, headaches, you can target all those things. So you can get to a very precise crowd and put your message right in front of those people. It's why this works so well, and you can do it for a really reasonable price. And the other thing that I wanted to say is 2 out of every 3 people in the United States can be reached through Facebook, and most people are on it daily for 24 minutes or more. So you really have a lot of time that you can put your message in front of them. You can also target people by interests. So like I said, if they have an interest in triathlons or running or, certain magazines or food, whatever, you can target them by those interests. You can also target by job title, income, the home they live in, how expensive that home was, geographic area, and a lot more. And once you get in there and start looking and find out what you can do, it's really just incredible how precise you can be. So this very same method that I outlined to you is the exact system I use to generate new patients every day for my clients paying $1,500 a month or more to do it for them. Now, if you would like me to build you a complete marketing system and help you create your dream practice, I'd be delighted to help you. I'll personally work with you to blueprint your perfect patient lead generating system, and then I'll build the entire system for you, so all you do is start reaping the rewards of a real consistent marketing system that works nearly 100% on autopilot. All you've got to do is follow up with the leads. And then, our mission is really to get new patients who are willing to pay higher prices and never even consider going to your competitors, no matter how cheap their prices are. So let me show you what you're going to get. The Patients on Demand acquisition system. You'll identify your most valuable patients. You'll identify your most valuable therapy. You'll consistently attract those patients as leads, and you'll convert them into paying patients through this system. We'll customize your campaign specifically for your practice, so everything is, like I say, customized exactly to what you do and who you are and the ethics and systems that you believe in. Now, this marketing campaign is 100% custom for your practice, like I said, and it sells for $4,997. I am offering a bonus. You get compelling offer for lead or for Facebook ads. It's a value of $1,500. Bonus number 2 is a follow-up system for anyone who doesn't schedule an appointment, because you are going to have people that sign up on your email list and never schedule that appointment with you. So what do you do with people? Well, we put them into a follow-up system to bring them through at another time when they're ready. And value for that's $2,497. And then the third bonus is, if you work with me on this, I'm going to guarantee you 20 new patients with the system, and I'm going to work with you until you get 20 new patients. I valued that at $9,600, and I believe it's worth every penny of that, probably more, because I valued the average patient as being worth $480. So if that's the case, if your average patient value is more than $480, this goes up for you. And today, you get this whole system for free. So you're probably wondering, why would I give you all of that for free? And to be perfectly honest, it's just a blatant bribe from me to get you to try my new program that's called Patients on Demand Facebook Ads for Chiropractors. Like I said, this is the most powerful thing I've ever seen for chiropractors, for any business really, but chiropractors, it works great. You're going to get help with your offer. You're going to locate and attract your best patients. You're going to convert them into paying patients. You're going to get customized ads specifically for your practice. You're going to get lead tracking to measure your results so you know what's going on, how much a lead is costing you, and if it's profitable for you. I will tell you, most leads cost anywhere between $3 and $10 to get a lead in. I know that's maybe kind of a big range, but I think it's a lot better than $50, $100, even $200 to get a lead. You're looking at $3 to $10 once you get this thing narrowed down. You're going to get a dedicated local tracking phone number, again, so you can track results and make sure what's going on. Anything you need, we're going to do it together. So if you need help in a specific area of your business to grow that part of the business, we're going to do that together. I'm going to help you. You're going to get immediate notification when leads request an appointment. Plus, I work with you one-on-one until you have 20 new patients from this system coming into your practice. Like I said, patients, not leads, 20 new patients. You get custom ads designed from proven models to implement the campaign. You get how to be interesting email newsletter strategy to stay in touch with your patients monthly. You get it all. And let me tell you, this is so important. And I say how to be interesting because if you start talking to people about subluxation, They don't really want to hear about that. So you got to have a good newsletter, something that people want to open, because if they quit opening your emails, it really doesn't matter how many people you have on your list. You're not communicating with them. So how to be interesting is really important. We've got a great strategy for that. And I wanted to tell you too, follow-up is so important. 67% of people report not doing business with a company a second time because of perceived indifference. So when you're following up with people and just asking them to come back in, I call that perceived caring, and that's where this newsletter comes in and is so important. You have a professional marketing company working for you, creating marketing for you with behind-the-scenes knowledge of what's working best right now. We're in the trenches every day. So you're probably wondering about the cost. Is there a cost to all of this? With the Patients on Demand Facebook ads for chiropractors, like I said, you're getting everything. Custom ad creation, the patient follow-up newsletter strategy, the one-time payment of $19.97 or 2 payments of $10.97. That's it. Like I say, one time. We're not asking for a whole bunch of money. You get a completely fully functioning automated marketing system that you can use forever. And the custom lead ads we'll create for you, you can use those forever. And like I said, we're guaranteeing you at least 20 new patients when you get this. So we've got it added up here. The custom marketing system that we're going to build for you, value on that $4,997. Custom ad creation, value $1,500. Custom follow-up system, this is setting up an autoresponder. That $2,497 value, and then 20 new patients minimum. I told you how I calculate that, at $9,600 value for a total value of $18,594, but you're not going to pay $18,594. You're going to get that much worth of marketing systems, ads, and products, yours free, just for becoming a client for my Facebook ads program. Now let's talk about cost. Like I said, it's just $19.97. It's not prohibitively expensive for people who want to grow a practice, but it's going to keep enough freebie seekers away that they're not going to eat up a whole bunch of my time and take time for you. But for the right person, this purchase should pay you. Just 20 prospects or 20 new patients, that should pay you more than $2,000 from $19.97. So think about this. Would it be worth $19.97 to have me bring new patients into your practice every month? Don't you think with just the original 20 new patients that I'm guaranteeing you, you'll see a positive return on this investment? If you've done the math, you'll see you could pay for this many times over just with the proceeds from this first campaign. You'll probably tell me that everything after that would be gravy. Let me be really specific on something. The 20 patients that I'm guaranteeing, that does require you to spend a little money on advertising, but I'm not talking about a whole bunch of money. I'm talking about $300 or $400 a month. That may sound like a big number to you, but that's what it takes for me to guarantee the 20 new patients. If you never show anybody your advertising, nobody's ever going to come in. So that's just a stipulation there. I want to make sure you know that up front. The reason I'm giving you so much value immediately is because I want to make this an absolute no-brainer decision for you today. Plus, I take a lot of pride in helping chiropractors help more people. People out there need it. And I want the chiropractors to win big. I want you to win big when you're out there helping people. You deserve it. So think about it this way. Would it be worth $19.97 for me to help you set up a real system that brings new patients in your doors every month? Having me walk you through every email, every ad, every sales funnel so you know how it works, what it does, and why it's working. That's exactly what we do. If any of those scenarios sounds like it might be valuable to you, then this is a no-brainer decision. And that's why you should accept my bribe and take me up on this offer right now. There's a button below this video. If this sounds good to you, go ahead, click that button, get in now. This is very limited, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But remember, it's a one-time investment, and you're rolling with an automated marketing system that actually makes you money when you run ads. Plus, you get your patient-generating ads, and like I said, you're guaranteed to get a minimum of 20 new patients. I've got the asterisk out here. That was mainly to remind me to tell you that it does take a little bit of a marketing budget to do that. Like I said, you've got to put ads in front of people, or if nobody sees your ad, nobody's going to comment or come through and set up an appointment with you. Here's something interesting about the cost of the program. It's almost $1,500 cheaper than what I spent on radio ads in 1 month 8 years ago that didn't bring me one lead. And I mean, not one lead. I was infuriated. I had spent $3,500. This was a month, and not one lead came through. It was incredible. It's also when I decided I needed to learn marketing, and it was what got me going here. So it didn't wind up too bad, but still, it was awful. I did the research on Google for what you can buy for $1,997, and this is kind of interesting. The most compelling thing I found was a 1984 Chevy cargo van with 175 miles on it, and that was from Car Gurus. So which would you rather have? A 1984 Chevy cargo van with 175,000 miles and the thoughts of all the gross things that have probably happened in that van, or a custom, ready-to-go, patient-generating marketing system created just for you by me personally? So let's face it, $1,997 isn't going to change your life, but the work we do together can change your business. Accept my generous bribe and get this today. You'll be a part of a small group of high-performing chiropractors with valuable information the rest of the industry never even discovers. You'll discover the latest cutting-edge marketing strategies and tactics before your competitors even know what hit them. Plus, you get to ask me anything, so you can get the help you need to grow your practice now. So accept my offer and become a client today. Remember, you can keep everything and profit from this long into the future. Lastly, because I work with you one-on-one and put a lot of personal effort into getting and generating new patients for you fast, I can only accept 6 chiropractors as clients right now, and once those spots are taken, this offer is no more. So get in quickly. Accept this offer today and become a client right now. It really will change your practice. If you've been looking for a way to get new patients, make more money, this is it. And like I said, we're going to make you more money than we charge you. So go ahead, click the button below this video if you're still watching, and get in today. I look forward to talking to you soon.